Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the much promised nighttime skincare routine that I use to help my skin defy aging. Now I brought up the fact that I'm 60 years old in the daytime routine video. So if you missed that video, it's this one right here. And I will link to it down below in the video description box. But it's amazing to me how much dissension, conjecture, and back and forth goes on about my age. It really is just kind of funny. If you read some of the comments under that video, you're going to find them quite humorous. But the bottom line is I've been doing skincare for 36, now 37 years. I'm trained in skincare, I'm trained in nutrition, and the fact that I started early has benefited me. But these videos, in fact, my whole channel is dedicated to sharing with you guys what ingredients do, what can work for you, because not everything works for everybody, what products I happen to be using that I like at a given time because I test a ton of products so that you have the knowledge you need to make good decisions to have the best skin you ever had in your whole life, no matter what age you are. So everybody just needs to get over it, nowhere to go but forward and older. So enough of that. Let's just jump right into my nighttime routine. Now, obviously, at night, I cleanse my skin. That's the first step. You start with clean skin, which I've already done. We don't need a boring shot of me washing my face and neck, mainly because I do that in the shower at night, so that's really not appropriate for YouTube. But the bottom line is very clean skin, and you need to use an appropriate type of cleanser for your skin type. If you have oily, you need one that's a bit foamy, that helps lift out excess oil without stripping your skin dry, dirt, and bacteria, so that you have nice, clean, refreshed, moist, hydrated, bouncy skin. If it's squeaky clean, super dry and tight, that face wash is too strong and you need to back it up a little and use a much more gentle version. Now, tons of face washes on the market. The one that cleanses your skin and leaves it hydrated is the best. Those that are made with sorbitol, glycerin, those that are oil-free and moisture-driven are the best ones. And I'll put a couple of suggestions for face washes for oily, acne-prone skin, and also for dry to normal skin, so you guys can look at those when we're done here today. The other thing that's super important in any skincare routine, anti-aging or not, is good exfoliation. In the AM routine, I talked about using a product, glycolic acid, that helps speed up cellular turnover and loosens that dead, dry skin cell layer so that it can flake away naturally. But I also do a deeper exfoliation step twice a week, and I really like this particular product. It's Skin's non-negotiable Dermapeel. It's a thermoenzymatic micro dermabrasion treatment. So it's like a scrub, but it doesn't have hard particles in it that are going to rip and tear at your skin. And I use this product on my face, my neck, my hands, and the top of my arms just to keep that old dead skin off so that the other products I'm using can actually penetrate better. So my very first step in my skincare routine after those two is to rehydrate my skin, and I use a facial spray, Mario Badescu. I talk about this stuff all the time. There are many of these facial mists on the market. As long as they're oil and alcohol free, I think they're excellent choices. This one, Orange Blossom, Sage, and Aloe. And you just simply spritz your skin to apply a little extra moisture. Doesn't take much. You just pat that in. And before that mist dries, you want to begin to apply your skincare products. That little extra pump of moisture helps your skincare products absorb better, penetrate your skin, giving you better results. The first thing I like to apply is some sort of peptide product. Now, there are a lot of peptide products, and I use a mix of them. I have several in my skincare routine, just sort of depends on my mood. But definitely a layer of peptides, which are amino acids that your skin can use to help create healthier skin cells. So tonight I'm using Synoxin 2. This particular product is a heavy peptide formulation, and I just pat that around my eyes, on my face, and my neck. Just a little bitty bit of that gives a lot of good coverage. The upper chest, even my ears. And then my next step is going to be no surprise to many of you who have been following me for a long time. I'm a big believer in retinoids, whether it be retinol, over-the-counter retinol products, all the way up to prescription strength tretinoin, which is what I use. This particular prescription tretinoin comes from a company called Agency Skincare. They're an online skincare company that use dermatologists to determine what the specific needs of your skin are. As I'm getting older, obviously I want to make sure that the retinoids I use are stronger because I need them. And one of the key things about making any retinoid product or tretinoin work well is not applying too much of it. There's a tendency in all of us to apply a lot of these products that have actives because we think more is better, more will get us there faster, it'll work. Not always the case, especially with retinoids, because they can be irritating. That's the amount of tretinoin that I'm going to be applying to my entire face. We want a very, very super thin layer of this product. Being careful not to get it on the eyelids, because let me tell you, if you get tretinoin on your eyelids, it can be really, really drying and irritating. Then I take my beard brush and I make sure that I don't have any of that kind of piled up in my facial hair. All right, good there. And then of course I turn my attention to my upper chest and neck. And as I said in the AM routine video, I've been testing out this product, System 41. It's a neck cream that is everything but the kitchen sink. Everything from ingredients that will help speed up cellular turnover, will help brighten and even your complexion. It's got red algae, olive extract, and rosehip oil. In fact, this product in clinical testing has shown a 175% increase in collagen production in the layers of skin when used on a regular basis. So I use this morning and night. I will be doing a full review video on this product alone because one, it deserves it and it works very well. As you can see, I'm almost out. And I just apply some to each side of my neck and my upper chest and massage that in. Using that upward motion we talk about here on the channel all the time, not wanting to tug on neck skin, making sure that that's nice and absorbed. And the next up step in this nighttime routine is one that a lot of you will appreciate because I get questions about it all the time, and I get compliments when I'm out in public all the time on my eyebrows and my eyelashes for my age. And the treatment that I use is super, super simple, super, super inexpensive. It simply is castor oil designed to be used around the eye area. With an eyelash and eyebrow brush, you can use an old mascara brush for the same purpose. I take just a few drops of this, put this in my palm. It doesn't take much, but I swirl it around to make sure the brush is nice and evenly coated. And then I just brush lightly into my brows. And very carefully and very lightly onto my eyelashes. Just to give them a nice coat. Again, being very careful not to get the oil into your eye. This castor oil trick for longer, thicker lashes and brows has been around forever. It's something I learned about back in the holistic skincare days in the beginning, in my 20s. Something I've been doing for many, many years. And of course, I reap the benefits of that. Castor oil, extremely good for several different skin conditions. I have a whole video on that. So if you haven't watched that, just search the channel for Chris Gibson castor oil and you should be able to find that video. As I said before, I'll add chapters for these steps so you can go back and find them without having to watch the whole video. And I will put links down below in the video description box. But let's talk about the last step that I always do, which has been extremely helpful to me over the years as I've been using retinoids on my skin. Because again, retinoids can tend to be a little bit irritating and drying, and we want to sock in moisture in the skin. The more moisture we hold in the skin overnight, the better these products are going to work. So I talk often about slugging. No, not slugging with Vaseline, although you can use Vaseline. For myself, what I really prefer and what I recommend is a product designed to trap that moisture that's not just petroleum based. A ton of these products I've talked about and reviewed on the channel before. During these summer months, when it's hot and humid, I prefer a much lighter version of slugging. Finishing my routine off with One Kind's Dream Cream Nighttime Moisturizer. Loaded with skin hydrating ingredients like squalane, I just pat that into my skin. With these type of nighttime moisturizing products, these capping products, you can be as generous as you want to be with them. It's not going to hurt anything, and it's going to help your skin look amazingly hydrated, dewy, plump, and youthful when you get up the very next morning. Now, I hope you guys found this video on my current nighttime skincare routine helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know any questions you may have about products you're using at night. I'll be happy to try to answer them. And if you have not seen my AM skincare routine video, be sure to check it out here. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. I really do appreciate you. Even those of you who leave those kind of wonky comments, I appreciate everybody. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.